Alright guys, this is Tacho here, and we're playing some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and I'm a little bit late to the party on this one because I was busy playing Splatoon 2. But anyway, we've got a new banner here. This is Nohrian Summer, and basically it's a part 2 to the swimsuit banners that we've had before. So we've got a whole new set of swimsuit units, and they're limited time only. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get them. I've got 200 orbs here. We're mainly going to summon on the green orbs and the blue orbs only because two of the focus units on this banner are really good summons actually, and those are Xander and Corrin female. So we're going to try to get them, and as I do my summons, I'm actually going to talk about their skills and their stats and give you guys a bit of a breakdown on which ones you may want more and what these units can actually do. So let's start off by talking about Elise. She is a green mage, and her weapon is Hibiscus Tome Plus, which has 12 might and 2 range, and it grants allies within 2 spaces attack and speed up 1 during combat. So this is the gimmick that we're going to see on all the weapons in this banner, similar to the gimmicks on all the other banners that had limited time units. But I personally think the banner that had the best gimmick was definitely the Elysian Summer banner that had all stats +2 while you're at full health. So the gimmick on this one isn't really that great. She has Rally Attack and Res as her assist skill, which is a really good skill actually, not bad for the arena, especially when you're baiting mages, because you're going to do more damage to them and take less damage from them. So a really nice support skill there. She has Speed and Res Up 2 as her A-slot passive. Not much to say about that, it's pretty inferior to Fury 3. And then she has Green Tome Valor 3 as her C-slot passive, which is going to help you grind SP on your Green Tome users. So pretty good skill there. Actually, probably worth summoning her just for that, actually, to make your grind go a whole lot easier. And as far as stats go, she's got 34 health, 36 attack, 34 speed, 18 defense, and 25 res. So as far as stats go for a green mage, she's pretty solid, actually. I gotta say, she's not a bad choice for the Grand Blade setup. She's got really high attack, way higher attack than Nino has, except the thing is Nino has way more speed as well. And also Nino has a little bit more res too. So whether or not you want to use this Elise over Nino is going to be up to you, but if you don't have a good Nino, this Elise is not a bad choice. Moving on to the next unit, we have Xander, who is a green axe, and his weapon is Lilith Floaty Plus, which has 14 might and 1 range. Basically the same thing, attack and speed up 1 granted to allies within 2 spaces during combat. He has Bonfire as his special attack, pretty cool. One of the better special attacks. He has Fire Boost 3 as his A-slot passive, which gives him attack up 6 if he's got 3 more HP than the opponent. Pretty good skill too. I'm not really opposed to Fire Boost 3, it's really nice. And then he has a really unique skill in the C-slot here. He's got Infantry Pulse 3. Which, what it does is special cooldown count -1 at the start of turn 1 for any infantry allies with at least 1 fewer HP than this unit. Okay, that is completely bananas, man. That's bonkers, yo. I have to admit, this is probably the best C-slot passive in the game right now, uncontested. I don't think there's anything that good. So basically what this means is, if you have this skill and you're running an infantry team, as long as the unit that has this skill has more HP than everyone else, they're going to get cooldown count reduction of -3. So that means they automatically start the fight with Bonfire ready, or any cooldown of 3 cost special that you want of your choice. And you can stack it with other effects like the killing weapons, the slaying weapons, or the quick impulse seal. So potentially, if you've got the quick impulse seal, you could start the fight right away with Ignis or Glacius ready right away. That's just completely insane, man. Especially in the arena. This actually has me afraid, because what are we going to do in the arena when we have to bait our opponents if they have a special attack like Ignis or Glacius ready right away? We're going to be in some deep trouble, man. There's going to be very few units that can counter specific setups now, and it's going to be really tough on us. So I'm kind of opposed to this skill being in the game. It's a little too powerful if you ask me. As far as stats go, he's got 43 HP, 32 attack, 30 speed, 36 defense, and 16 res. So he's a very tanky unit. He's got really nice defense, but all the rest of his stats are a little below average. What you really want on him is Infantry Pulse 3, so you can pass that along to your better units. Moving on to the next unit, we have Leo here. He is a red mage. His weapon is Tomato Tome Plus, which has 12 might and 2 range, and again, it's got the same gimmick, attack and speed up 1 to allies within 2 spaces. He has Iceberg as his special attack, so he's pretty much the opposite of Xander. He's a resistance-based unit rather than being a defensive-based unit like Xander. His B-slot passive is Seal Res 3, which I'm not really a big fan of. There's some way better stuff in the B-slot to use. And his final skill is Attack Ploy 3, which is going to give all opponents in cardinal directions attack -5 as long as Leo has 1 more res than they do, which is pretty easy for him to do actually because he's got a really monster res stat. So let's talk about his stats now actually. He's got 37 HP, 32 attack, 27 speed, 16 defense, and 35 res. So like I said, really high res stat there, but everything else is again below average. And for a red mage, I would actually personally recommend using Sanaki instead of this guy, because they have very similar stats, except the good thing about Sanaki is that she has a legendary weapon, so she has a little bit better mileage in the arena, if you ask me. And then the final unit, we've saved the best for last. We have Corrin Female, who is, since Bunny Camilla, the first flying unit to be a mage, and she is a blue tome user. Her weapon is Sea Life Tome Plus, which has 12 might and 2 range. And it grants allies within 2 spaces attack and speed up 1 during combat. Again, I'm just repeating myself at this point. Her special attack is Dragon Fang, which gives 50% added to her attack. Really nice, actually. That's a very good skill. She has Swift Strike 2, which is going to grant speed and res up 4 during combat if she initiates the attack. Not bad, actually. She can make pretty good use of that, but I think most people would probably prefer running Swift Sparrow or Death Blow 3 or something like that, maybe even Fury 3. And then for her final slot, she has Fortify Flyers, which is a really great skill if you're building the Flyer Emblem team. It's really going to come into play and juice up your stats. So really all you need now, if you can manage to summon a female Corrin on this banner, if you can summon Hinoka as well and get Hone Flyers, then you're pretty much good to go and you'll be able to build a really badass Flyer Emblem team. As far as stats go, she's got 34 HP, 31 attack, 34 speed, 22 defense, and 26 res. So overall, her stats are pretty solid actually. She's got just a tad bit below average on defense, but pretty good res. She has a really solid speed at 34, which is only going to get augmented even more when you have the Hone Flyer buff. And then she has 31 attack, which is again a little bit low, but not a big deal if you just pass the Blarblade Tome onto her, and also you're getting +6 from Hone Flyers. So this female Corrin is really good. She doesn't have quite as much defense as Bunny Camilla, but that's okay because she's making up for it with better speed and pretty good res. Okay, so that's pretty much it for my unit breakdown. I would say definitely go for Xander and Corrin on this banner. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that, and that's it for the breakdown of the units, and now we're just going to focus on the summons. So hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, this is Tacho signing out, so cheers, have a great day, and enjoy the rest of the summons.
you